This topic today is about the masks are falling off, right? So, a lot of people go through life wearing these masks, parading around as if they're something they're not. Some people do it so much in life that um, they're just used to it. They're used to putting on this fake mask and fake persona because that's not who they are. But at the end of the day, people are starting to see those same individuals' true color, parading around this life for so long with this mask on of this person that they're not. They probably try to steal your whole identity, like no cap, how happy you are, everything. But internally, they're not really happy. They're not really this person. They didn't do all the internal work like you did, and so that's not really who they are. That's who they really want to be, and that's kind of who they're portraying themselves to be. But that they're not this person. They're not genuine. They're not happy. They're actually miserable. They are parading around with these masks on, pretending to be something that they're not and fooling everybody. But since it's end times and the veil's been lifted, the masks are falling off and people starting to see individuals for who they truly are. Like, and the whole thing is they can't even tell you what the real problem is they have with you because the whole thing is spiritual. They can't even identify one specific thing because you're a genuine person. You're a kind-hearted person. You're a good person. You don't want bad for nobody. You don't compete with people. You don't participate in drama and negative energy and like you want good for people. Like you stay in your scriptures. Like this is no front. This is really who you are, right? And the person they're portraying to be is trying to be like a carbon copy of you, but it's not working because at the end of the day, they only could pretend for so long. The mask is now falling off. It fell off. People are starting to see their true colors and who they really are. Because if a person is just lying, going around lying in their own life about their own self, they're just saying lies like coming off the tongue like butter just about their own self. Okay, and you identify that they're a liar, then why wouldn't they say lies of somebody they have built up animosity towards? Why wouldn't they be telling lies on people they are jealous of or that they're envious of, whose life they want, stuff like that? And so you can't hold it past these people, right? Because these people whole time are miserable inside and want someone else's life because of the circumstances that they put themselves in. And so they might want your life for whatever reason. You might have a successful marriage. Mm. Might have a successful business. Mm. You might be just a happy person in general in life. Mm. It could be many, many reasons, right? Again, I'm not just talking about materialistic stuff, right? Because this is spiritual. I mean, it could be some of that too for some of you guys, because there's been times where people's like jealous of me too for, you know, what is it? Materialistic stuff too. But this is deeper than that. This one's pretty. All of them are pretty. And so, what you guys have to know is once you see somebody true colors, you better believe them. You don't have to stick around for years and years and years like I did because it's just going to hurt you. Actually exit their self out these people's life once you see like the mask is falling off, they're going to go target a whole nother individual. And so you better make sure that you're not on the hit list, right? Because if they're not picking on you anymore and they've been picking on you for so long and you finally learn how to stand up for yourself, you finally got a backbone, you finally telling the truth, you finally speaking up, and they hate it and they big mad and they beating on their chest and they still trying to go turn everybody against you, trying to make people choose. How childish is that? Showing their true colors, trying to again say all these lies, slander, gossip, drama, negative, 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 negative against you. Like, what is your problem? You can't identify one besides the fact that you're envious, that they're envious, that they're jealous. They can't identify a true problem that they have with you because you ain't never snaked them and did them dirty like they did you. So what is it? Unless they tried to lie and say you did. Like who even knows? Because you don't even know all the stories about you. You hear them so many years later and all this fake stuff that never even happened in your life. And so who knows all the other lies that they're out there? Who knows? But I did hear a quote that says, other people's opinion of you is none of your business. Something that goes like that. And so if you guys know that quote, drop it down in the comments below. But it's basically like what people are talking, the people who talking behind your back or the people who's talking about you, that's none of your business. Because guess what? If it was your business, they would have told you to your face instead of trying to say all this stuff when they're mad at you, right? They say believe three people: a drunk person, a child, and I get probably a person in the truth, really, because I tell you like it is. So, but anyways, they say to believe those people, right? And so when they're mad and all this stuff, they're like, oh, if that's how you really felt, why didn't they say it so long ago? Because that's fake. Why would they be coming around you all these years and smiling in your face with the mask on if they had a problem with you and didn't like you? Why didn't they Ben say that? Why didn't they Ben bring up these lies or these stories or whatever it is and come get the real story or the truth? Because they, guess what? If you told them the truth, what you did, they wouldn't believe you because they're already geared up against you. In their spirit, they're already rooted for going against you. And so it doesn't matter what you do or say because they already chose to believe whatever they believe. And they already, like, never clarified. They already picked a side. They already chose up. Their mask is falling off. They're starting to show their true colors. And you got to get from around these people because at the end of the day, they going to lead you straight to the pit. And that's not the kind of company you want to keep. It's bad energy, negative drama, and it could be blocking your very own blessings by keeping yourself surrounded with these individuals. It's crazy. Like, you have to cut the dead weight at this point. So many people then got blocked, 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 blocked. Because I'm not participating anymore. Y'all mad because I can stand up for myself now. They're mad because you're telling the truth. But the masks fall off and people start to see they're liars. They're ingenuine. They're untrustworthy. They're haters, mad haters. They're jealous. They're envious. They're mass manipulators. They are slanderers, backbiters, angry man, a froward man slash woman, when I say man in general, person, right? They are revealing their own self. It just needed time. They got so much demons inside that they're battling um, that they can't hide it anymore. It's starting to show. It's starting to show on their face, even when they're not like talking about you and everything. They're just looking angry and defeated. Because guess what? Vindication is coming. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. My mom gave me this a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago or something. But anyways, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. These people have been walking around with masks. The masks are falling off. They're manipulators. They're narcissists. They're angry. They're jealous. They're haters. They're backbiters. They're slanderers. They are miserable people. They are negative people, drama-filled people, gossipers. They like, if they had the chance physically to take you out, they probably would if they wouldn't have consequences for it. That's how real it gets out here. So you have to choose wisely who you surround yourself with, because it's crazy out here. Okay, so that is my message for the day. um yeah, the masks are falling off, and I'm very happy that people are starting to see people's true colors. And if you're one of these people who've been dealing with this, stop letting people walk all over you. Stop not having a backbone. Stop having to walk on eggshells around these people. And if you're one of these people who have these people with the mask on in your environment, like, believe everything at face value, because you can't believe everything you hear. The same person you hearing it from could have came straight from a hater. And so what good would they want to say about you? They never tell all the good you did in your life, all the good you did for them, everything. They only want to try to say lies and slanders and negative stuff about you. Why? Because they want to paint you in a negative light, and they want to paint them in a positive light. They want everybody to choose them. They want people to choose sides. They want people to um pick a side, turn everybody against you and have them on their side whole time. That's the wrong side. That's the wrong side for real, spiritually. But that's the MO, turn everybody against you. And by doing this, they try to paint you out as a bad guy, like lies, manipulation. That's called manipulation. They even do this to children, like, and that's really some psychopath behavior. If you bring in kids into this and you try to turn kids against people, that's cold. That's a cold world. So, um, it's crazy. I'm glad the mask's falling off these people, and get yourself from around these people. Keep your circle tight. You can't be having these type of people in your life. You might be blocking your blessings by bringing these people who got all these demons on them, in your circle, in your vicinity, in your household, inviting them inside your household, your sanctuary, your castle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's all I got today. I'm glad I made the video. Didn't want to. It's a lot going on. But I'm still going to be here getting the message out, because I know a lot of people are dealing with the same behavior. Bye.